Hi, I am Mrs. Hauda Tusubiira Ngorok. I am a wife, I'm a mother, and also I'm a tax officer. I work with Uganda Revenue Authority in the Domestic Taxes Department. At the same time, I am the founder of Moneyset Consulting, where I work as a finance and tax coach, and I help both individuals and business align their finance and tax by providing them with the necessary tools and systems that actually work. I first had the opportunity to work with Paula back in 2020 with Teesa Advisory, where they had curated the Tutandike course to help small businesses basically go through the ideation phase and getting to implement all these amazing ideas. So my conflict was I was just too good at very many things. As a creative, I could bake, I could paint, I had all these ideas, and what she gave me was that clarity. So my first impact with working with Teesa, especially when I got to meet Paula, was streamlining what I had to do and seeing how it aligns with my purpose. Then later on in 2024, she is actually the main reason why Moneyset Consulting started. If I hadn't worked with her under the brand collaboration, I was never going to get it off the ground. They helped me start the registration of the business. They helped me start the brand identity and what it is right now. You cannot talk about Moneyset Consulting and not talk about Paula or Teesa Advisory as one. Teesa challenged me in the best possible ways. What stood out for me from the first interaction that I had with Paula was how holistic and personalized their approach is. It's not a one-shoe-fits-all. And also the fact that you can tell that this person is working in purpose and how they drive their business. Very many times I would have a thing that I want to execute, a vision that the Lord has placed on my heart, and I didn't know how to project that. And then Paula would call me and say, so I was thinking. And for me, all those different moments stood out for me and spoke to me the fact that this business is actually working in God's purpose, and everyone that they touch is fitting into that big vision that the Lord has. So when it comes to how I'm learning from Teesa, it's a continuous approach. There's the way the systems aren't, it's not just about starting the business. It's about thinking about the brand. How are you going to stand out? Providing all the systems and all the people, all the contacts that you need to not only launch, but to have longevity in your business. So through all these sessions, I have actually adopted the approach Teesa had on me with my clients by providing all the systems and all the knowledge. It's not just giving them one thing and sending them off on their way. It's about making sure that this person is fully equipped with everything that you can provide. And when you cannot, employ and call upon different collaborations to make sure that they're able to walk and start the business and move in the right direction that they should. For me, that's the impact that Paula has had on me through Teesa Advisory. One of the most interesting things that you want to know is that Teesa Advisory has been a client of Moneyset Consulting. And all this was born on how women can come together and collaborate on something together. It's not just give and take. It's more, what do you have, what do I have, and how can we bring our resources together for both of us to have impact in our businesses. So while she helped me start Moneyset Consulting and understand where I was taking my brand and my business, at the same time also helped Teesa understand their finances and taxes and how to streamline the two. And it's just been an amazing journey that we've walked together. So the way I've seen Teesa impact different people is quite interesting. From my standpoint, it's sort of like a village. I mean, when you approach Teesa, you feel that it's just the one person, the one company. And then in there, there's a multitude of talent. There's a multitude of connections. These, oh my goodness, what can I say? You'll find yourself understanding your brand. Of course, Paula isn't going to do that, but she's going to get other people to help you understand how to start your logo, how to even just the ideation phase, which she helps you go through, and then also understanding who in the market to approach for the speaking engagements. I've had very many public engagements because Paula put me out there at the forefront of Teesa Advisory. So Teesa is our hub. I've seen photographers, videographers. I've seen so many creatives go through, Kama Digital. I've seen all these people come together under the one umbrella of Teesa Advisory. It is simply a village, touching one to touch the next one and impacting our whole nation. I believe it's beyond borders. Where I see Teesa going for the next decade or so, it's going to be limitless. It's going to be unstoppable. The most important thing that Teesa Advisory has done is aligning their vision with a godly vision. As long as God is at the forefront, there is no way that this train is going to stop. So I also see not just 1,000. I feel that she has already impacted 1,000 businesses or so. I believe it's going to be millions. It's going to be worldwide. It is going to be hard to mention a business and not talk about Teesa and the impact they've had on them. So that's where I see Teesa going, and it's going to be beyond physical interactions. As it already has an app right now, it's going to be a hub for not just businesses, but for also creatives. And it's going to be a merge between banking sector, all kinds of sectors, because what they do is really impact. It's a movement. And that's what I love about Teesa Advisory.